Greetings and welcome to 9 Ether Truth. I'm your host, Trinity God X. The title of this video is Inside the North Pole. A few public service announcements I want to get out of the way. For the Tamahu non-9 Ethers that are listening, do not subscribe and do not comment. You are unwanted. I chant you out. Another public service announcement I wanted to make is my humble apology goes out to my 9 Ether nations for not being able to make videos for so long. It's been about a month, I think. I've been extremely busy in the background, so please do bear with me. I wanted to send out a special thank you, a humble thank you to Sister Estelle Lightborn, who donated to my Patreon account. Sis, I appreciate you. I am humbled. I am grateful. You made my day when I saw that Patreon notification in my email. For those of you who wish to donate to my Patreon account, please click the link below. I would love to devote my time and energy to make videos for my 9 Ether Nation 24/7. Unfortunately, people need to pay their bills. I'm no exception. So I need to focus my time and energy on this company that I'm running. And that has a lot of my time and attention. So that does not permit a lot of time to make videos. So I'm hoping that my 9 Ether Nation overstands what's going on in the background here. Moving on, this is a video long in the making. I have been wanting to make a video about the underworld for so long. And it was when I received a notification in my email inbox that I had received a donation for my Patreon account that I decided to put my foot down and do away with my procrastination and just get this high vibration information out to my 9 Ether Nation. So let's just get right down into it. Now, this is a very interesting topic. There are quite a few videos on YouTube about Shambhala, Agartha, the land of perpetual twilight. However, I'm just going to break the information down from a 9 Ether perspective so that it can be received by my melanated 9 Ether Nation. The subsections that I have included in this video are: we do not live on a spinning ball, the underworld, a realm of many names, the Aurora Borealis, what the underworld environment is like, why people can't go to the underworld, who can go to the underworld if it wasn't guarded, and finally, conclusion. Let's start off with we don't live on a spinning ball. You know, I actually almost named this subsection we don't live on a fucking spinning ball because I am so appalled and just completely, utterly stunned that grown adults in this day and age still believe that we live on a round ball that water sticks to and everything else sticks to. YouTube and the internet is there for people to just type in flat earth and do their own independent research. Yet they're still believing the lies and deception they were taught from kindergarten. As an adult, adults that believe in the fucking globe need to grow the fuck up and get a fucking clue. All right, let's get into it. Now, there are many logical, common sense reasons why we do not live on a fucking round ball that water sticks to, that everything sticks to, that's spinning and whipping at 1,000 miles per hour in this fictitious so-called outer space that really do not exist. Nothing can go beyond the glass dome. Okay. First of all, an airplane flies in the air over a plane. A plane is a flat land. Okay. A ball cannot be flooded. You know when you read in the news that such and such a place or country has had a flood? Well, a flood cannot occur on a fucking round ball. All right. Large bodies of waters do not bend or curve. Now that's just basic common sense. The instruments that construction workers use to measure a bone flat surface is called a level. And in the little plastic window is liquid, because everyone with intelligence knows that water always finds its level. The next thing is we are on a flat, motionless plane covered over by a glass dome, the firmament. And that is the most important and factual point. So globetards, get your motherfucking head out your motherfucking ass and stop smoking a globe-shaped crack pipe. Okay. And the reason why I have to start from flat earth, so that you can conceptualize an up and a down. There is no up nor down on a round ball. Speaking of up and down, the island, not the continent, the island of Australia is referred to as, quote unquote, the land down under. This is to further brainwash people into thinking that we're on a globe. If Australia is the island that is at the bottom of the ball, then which way is up and which way is down? Is down up and up down? Fucking foolishness. All lands on the flat plane look up to the sky in the same motherfucking direction. And all lands and people on this flat plane therefore look down in one common opposite direction. And that is because we're all on a flat plane. We've all been lied to starting from kindergarten when the teacher brainwashed us into thinking that we're stuck to a spinning ball. The fact of the matter is, if you just use your eyes and logic and common sense, you'll realize that we're not on a spinning ball. Motion is a feeling that is always felt. When you're spinning on a Ferris wheel, when you're spinning on a ride in the children's park, yeah, you always feel spinning. There is never a time that you do not feel yourself spinning. So, Globetarts, wake the fuck up. Moving on to the underworld, a realm of many names. The underworld has been referred to as Shambhala, Agartha, the land of perpetual twilight. The underworld probably has at least 100 different names in 100 different languages. The underworld has been depicted in many ancient carvings and drawings, and many books and movies have been written and made about the underworld. Particularly, the one that comes to mind is Moana. Yes, believe it or not, that computer animated child's movie is referring to and depicts the underworld, as well as this old corny movie called Journey to the Center of the Earth, which is really bullshit because they were showing some dinosaurs and dinosaurs never ever existed. They're fictitious. However, there's some misinformation out there that the round earth has a core and the core is made of fire, and that is the center of the earth. There's also a misconception out there called hollow earth, which is really misinformation because what they're doing is they're combining the two. They're combining an underworld with a globe model. And what they do is they depict the globe and they just depict this hollow center with a realm, a world in there. That is incorrect. That is pseudoscience. That's foolishness. Truth of the matter is we're on a flat plane, heaven is above, and the land of perpetual twilight is below. Hell is a fictitious place made up out of thin air by the powers that ought not be. The Tamahu created hell as a fear tactic to control the masses. I mention hell because down below earth is where the Tamahu claim so-called hell is. This hell is claimed to be a place of eternal suffering and damnation, and is a dwelling your soul will be condemned to stay for all eternity after you leave the physical form, after committing sin here on earth. This claim is written in the Bible, a book written by the Tamahu, who took the information from the scrolls in Kemet and distorted it, making the Tamahu superior to all, including Black Mama God, creator of heaven and earth. How can hell be below a ball earth if a sphere has no top or bottom? This is a contradiction and a clue that we indeed live on a flat, motionless plane, as a flat plane has both an above and a below. The Tamahu claim that hell is below earth. That is one of their many lies. The truth of the matter is, it is Asgarth, the land of perpetual twilight, Shambhala, Agartha, that is below earth. This realm is a tropical oasis paradise. Nine Ether Nation, be not deceived. Moving on to the Aurora Borealis. For those who don't know, this is a sort of a glow of light directly above the North Pole. Sometimes it's multicolored, although I think for the most part it often glows green. Those are chakra colors. And the green glow is the heart chakra. Keep in mind that we are all on Black Mama Earth, and Black Mama Earth has a heart, and the Aurora Borealis is the aura of Black Mama Earth's heart. In fact, the word earth is an anagram for heart. We, Black Mama gods, are the micro to the macro. We also have a heart, and we omit from the heart chakra. Now, I know there are exceptions to every rule because obviously not every nine ether is good and resonate from the heart chakra. I speak of when we were demigods and the original nine ether gods and their nature and how they were and how we are meant to be. So for you, melanated nine ether god woman, you are supposed to resonate from your heart chakra. Treat yourself and others around you with compassion, in particular your nine ether nation. So for the micro melanated nine ether gods, Black woman, you are a representation of Black Mama Earth. You are not separate from Black Mama Earth. We melanated nine ether Black woman gods are Mama Earth. We are the personification of Black Mama Earth. Next is what the underworld environment is like. Now, of course, people have never been inside the North Pole. Most of the information that we get about the underworld is from depiction and carvings from ancient civilization. And there have been many carvings and depictions of the underworld. So between that and me personally, I get spiritual downloads as well. I can share with you my spiritual factual download as to what the environment inside the underworld is like. Simply put, the land of perpetual twilight is very self-explanatory. It is an oasis, a paradise. Everything is harmonized from the temperature, the lighting, the environment, picture, vegetation, animals that you've never seen before, and spiritual beings. It is basically a heaven realm. However, it is in the underworld. It's quite difficult to put into words, so I'm showing you some pictures now, and these pictures sort of give a visual illustration as to what the underworld is like, and you can draw your own conclusions based on the various depictions of the underworld and put everything together. Remember, nothing I state is a dictation. Everything I state is up to your own interpretation. I always emphasize that what you do with the information I provide is on you. So draw your own conclusions as to what you think that the underworld is like. Next is who can go into the underworld. There's this fucking group of Tamahu, and I think they're dragging along some Melanites as well. It's called Blood Over Intent, and these idiots are planning to gather a group of people and try to venture to the North Pole and try to get down there, and according to one YouTuber, bang Black Mama Earth. Yeah, sexually bang Black Mama Earth. These are their exact words. Talk about your fool's suicide mission, okay? First of all, no one can get to the North Pole because there are military personnel at sea and in the air that is protecting that area. Now, Tamahu cannot go into the North Pole and venture into the land of perpetual twilight because they have minute amount of melanin. Only those who have the highest amount of melanin that is activated can actually either astral project or physically go down there to the land of perpetual twilight. And if a melanite, a nine ether god were to venture down there, she would be immediately received. If a Tamahu or a non-nine ether tries to venture down there, they would get disintegrated. That is why they have not ventured down there, because they cannot go to the land of perpetual twilight. Tamahu cannot venture anywhere outside this physical flat plane. Only those with the highest concentration of activated melanin, only God, Black Mama Woman God, can venture into the land of perpetual twilight as well as the heaven realm, because Black Mama God derives from the heaven realm. Unfortunately for the wombless atrophied nine ether females, Black men, they will either reincarnate or they will just get washed away in the great flood. The wombless atrophied nine ether females, black men never derived from the heaven realm. They came out of God's womb here in the physical. And here in the physical is where they shall stay, because their nature is very physical, i.e. sex. So therefore, this is the fate of the wombless atrophied 9 ether female, aka melanated 9 ether men. Who can travel to the underworld if it wasn't guarded? Well, I mentioned it earlier. Only God can. Only God can travel to the land of perpetual twilight. God is the melanated 9 ether woman. Black woman is God. And when she ascends back into her God state, and when her melanin becomes activated, that is when she will regain all her superpowers. Her superpowers includes astral projecting, being hyperpsychic, being able to levitate, being able to lift objects with her mind that weigh many tons. Black woman is God, and she possesses superpowers. We melanated 9 ether gods, black women, are the micro to the macro. We are not separate from the source. We are the source. In conclusion, I want to say that do your research and advance your knowledge into Black Woman is God, the flat earth, and especially the land of perpetual twilight. For doing research and investigating on your own is a way to increase your vibration and frequency, and I always emphasize to do so. So please don't forget to comment below and let me know your feedback on this and any one of my videos. I appreciate you for listening to my video, My 9 Ether Nation. I meditate that you received some high vibration knowledge from its content. Until next time, this is Trinity God X saying to my 9 Ether Nation, oneness.